Hi class, hope you guys are doing okay. I know this has been a really challenging time and month for many of you possibly. So in this video what I'm going to do is show you how we are switching everything from our face-to-face course into an online section. So I'm going to run you through how the class will work. I know many of you are facing challenges that may make this difficult. So please just communicate with me as regularly as you can about how it's going. There are set up deadlines for you to meet, but the course is built so that you can work at your own pace as long as you're meeting those deadlines. If for any reason you can't meet the deadlines, please do contact me and let me know, and we can talk about how is best to proceed. The course will run at a really fast pace because the state is requiring us to still cover all of the material. So that means more material in less weeks. And I apologize for that. I know this is not ideal for anyone. So I'm going to set it up the best I can. I'm happy to support you however I can. I'll be in touch about Zoom office hours and where you can find me at certain times in the week, but I am always available via email, so please in the meantime touch base with me with any questions that you have. So here, let's run through the course. It's going to act exactly like our face-to-face course. We still have all of the same components. I'm just going to show you where to find those components and how to do them. So here at the top, I'll always have the due dates that are coming up for the week, but right here is the new updated course schedule for the rest of the semester. What you'll notice is here in the first column you have the lecture. It's what chapters you need to be completing each week. Here's the lab schedule and all the labs that are due. The labs are still found in your lab manual. I'll explain them in a minute. And then in the third column, it tells you when the Mastering Chemistry homeworks are due and when your tests are due. So I'm going to show you where to find each of these, and then you can work within this time frame as long as you're meeting these due dates. Once again, if you're not able to meet the due dates, please touch base with me, preferably before the things are due. But if not, touch base and we'll see how we can work it out for you. Okay, so that's where you can find the updated schedule, and it goes all the way through the end of the semester. Okay, so let's start with lectures. I'll show you where to find lectures first. So if you scroll down just right here on Moodle, you're going to run into a link that says Willis Live Videos Recorded. You're going to open that up. It has all of my semester lectures. This is what my online course uses every semester. Where you're going to start is down here, this red line. We had just finished chapter 3, so you are picking up with chapter 4, and it recommends these certain lectures for each week. Once again, if you know you're busy next week, you can do more this week. You can do this course as quickly as you want, or you can kind of wiggle and budget your time as you can. So you just click Control and click the lecture, and it'll open up into my video. It will feel a lot like our face-to-face class. If you are able to print the guided notes still from Moodle, that is ideal. If not, then just at least write the material down on a piece of paper as you're listening. Because if you just listen to the lectures, it probably is not going to go into your brain very well. So please try to keep it organized, like write the notes as if you were in class so that you can keep up and follow along as if you're with me in the classroom. So those videos are set up for the rest of the semester. Once again, it's going to be more than normal because we're having to squish a lot of material into less time. So just you can click on each to see how long they are to kind of watch out for your time and plan your week out. But this is the suggested schedule for you for the rest of the semester. So that is where you find lectures. That's just like if you're coming to class. So my recommendation is to look at your week if you have a schedule at this moment and just figure out the times when you're going to watch each of the lectures, okay? Second is labs. Okay, lab videos are right here below the lectures. So what you do is you'll click on this link and it brings up information for every lab of the course, okay? We left off at Experiment 6. Experiment 6 was the next lab we were going to discuss and work on, okay? So all of those labs are here. What you are going to do is take your lab manual with paper that you have, and while you watch the video right here, so you'll click on the link, and it'll bring up a document like this. You'll watch the introductory video. It tells you what pages to complete. As you're watching these videos, you will write down the data that I provide. You'll watch me do the lab. I'll talk through the techniques. You write down the data. And then sometimes there's also additional data provided right here. After watching all those videos, you'll complete the rest of the calculations. Once your lab manual pages are complete, and I put this online right here for you. Once you've gone, watched the videos, completed the pages, what you're going to do next is take pictures of the completed lab pages with like a phone, convert the file to PDF. The way you can do this is using an app on your phone. If you have an iPhone, the Notes app will do it. You can get the Cam Scanner app. It is free, and that's what most of my students use. And then you upload it onto Moodle right here. So you'll come here, click on it, and just upload that page. If you have any trouble with this, you can let me know. You can always email me the lab the first time while you're getting your feet under you and figuring out how to do this. The tutoring center is also going to be open. I will follow up with their exact times and abilities, but they also can help you with this type of thing, okay? So you're going to submit the labs here. That's for the rest of the semester. There are 2 experiments that are going to be on Mastering Chemistry instead of in your lab manual, so just watch out for that. The course schedule tells you that. Like when you get to experiment 10, for example, it tells you it's Mastering Chem and not in your lab manual, 10 and 12. I just wanted to give you a heads up of that. Now here's kind of a really important announcement to maybe help you here at first. Experiment 6 is a pretty lengthy lab and a lot of calculations. What I would recommend is if you have already done all the labs for the semester and you plan to do the labs from here on, that is the lab I would recommend skipping and letting it be your 1 dropped lab grade. And just to make sure it's clear, only 1 lab gets dropped. So I'm just recommending if you are up to date with labs that you just skip this lab and move on fresh, because 7 and 8 are based on chapter 4, and that's what you're about to listen to on the lectures, okay? So for example, when I look at our updated schedule, you see how you're watching chapter 4, then you're completing the lecture or the labs 7 and 8, and then you're also doing the Mastering Chem. So everything will kind of flow from the lectures. You need to watch those first, then you can go to the lab videos, complete the labs, then you go to Mastering Chemistry and do the homework, and then you'll prepare for the tests, okay? So lectures are on Moodle. Labs, you watch the videos on Moodle. You submit them on Moodle. You're already familiar with Mastering Chemistry. I have updated those due dates. They are ready to go for you. And then the test is the last thing I need to show you. And they're next. So all you'll do is when you're ready to take the test, there is a due date for the test. The way it'll work is you'll click on it. You'll get 1 attempt at the test. It is a timed assignment. It'll tell you how long you're going to have so you can prepare. Once you open it, you have to complete it that 1 time. You can't open and close it. You are allowed to use your notes and textbook. We just ask that you do not use other people and you do not use the internet in general. So you're allowed to use anything the course has provided you with to complete these tests. All the tests are here and ready for the rest of the semester all the way through the final. So as long as you're meeting the deadlines, you can work at your own pace. The tests will close at that deadline. So if you can't take a test by that day, you do need to touch base with me so that we can make a plan, okay? So that's where you can find all the material for the course. Lectures first, then you can do labs, you can do Mastering Chem on the website, and then you follow up with the test. Please reach out to me with anything going on. I am glad to help you through the semester however I can. I really understand that some of you may be in really challenging circumstances. So please don't hesitate to email me with questions. Start working through the material and see if you can find everything. And just let me know how you're doing, and we will be in touch. Please take care.